So, related to dating your daughter, one of the things that I've implemented and find very valuable is the idea of giving your daughter a ring. It's a promise ring of sorts, and you can do it at different stages as well. I've done it with both of my daughters, and the first, I gave her one, I think when she was 15, and it was a ring that represented my unconditional love for her. Now, ideally, and the way that I framed it was that this would be a ring that she would hold on to, and that her future husband one day, when they got engaged or was ready to ask for permission to marry her, would come to me. And the indication that I would know that she felt he was the right one would be that he could ask for permission to give me the ring back so that he could give his ring to her. Now, the semantics of how that works aren't so much the issue as this. Giving your child a ring that represents that love that never goes away and that's always there is powerful. She will hold on to that. She wants to know that she's treasured, that she's valued. That's what your daughters need from you as a father. Now, my other daughter, I did it for her much younger, and it wasn't yet because she's still only 10. I think I gave it to her when she was 8. Now, it wasn't with as much seriousness in the sense that she could only understand a certain amount so far, but she knows that she's cared for, that she's loved. She knows her sister had one and what it meant for her. She knows what my wife's wedding ring means. So that unconditional element is still there. And eventually I'll take her out again and I'll upgrade the ring because it wasn't quite as nice as my older daughter's one because she couldn't quite appreciate or take care of it yet. But the intention behind it and doing it preemptively and earlier is actually very good because she understands she doesn't have to, say, hit puberty or be dating or be a certain age before I love her unconditionally. And I'm sort of progressively teaching her what that looks like along the way by continuing to date her, take her out, show her how she should be treated by other men in the future, but also laying the foundation of that love that comes from the right source, which is her father. And so I would encourage you to do that. It's an amazing practice to do. Think about what it means to you. Present that to your child. Ours also had maintained in it an element of purity. This represents, it's like a promise ring that you will not give yourself to somebody else until the right time, not just in heart, but also physically. And so these elements of giving your daughter a ring that expresses and shows what that means are really powerful. My oldest still wears it. She's 20 now. She understands and deeply values what that ring means to her and what it means to our relationship. So don't hold back. Take your child out. Teach her what it means to be loved by the most important man in her world and use words to tell her why and how she means that much to you.